Yeah, you should work now, right? Yeah, yeah, work. Oh yeah. Alright, so yeah, I was gonna do some arenas tonight while I'm sitting here smoking. Easy peasy, you feel me?
Bro, I hear you, bro. You're a mic back. Stop them playing them own games.
What the fuck? I thought if you hit respawn, you can spectate quicker.
There's only 5 rounds.
Why is it 5 rounds? What is it?
What's up? I don't do shit, man. What's up with you? You what?
Very little.
I'm so fucking smart. You just missed what I did to that kid. I like edited him down.
That one's clean.
You wanna hit the pen, bro? You cool on that? Alright. Oh, there's no fucking way they can hit with that big of a shot. Is Steve cool? Good call?
No call's a good call. She asked her why she can't see her, and told her she misses her, and told her, like, Mommy, why can't you be here? Mommy, why can't you come over here? Like, all that shit. And he's just sitting there like, you don't have to answer the question.
Right.
And he tried to talk to her, and she wasn't going to see her. She wasn't going to see her. What the fuck? You gotta run over, everything's fine, and all this, and she's like, lost. And she kept telling me everything was cool, but I didn't see her. And she just, like, lost her fucking shit. Like, as lost as I've ever seen.
Was she drinking at dinner too?
Well, she got off the car, and I was like, look, like, I don't care if you had a drink or whatever. She had one. And then we told the waitress that we had our first date that was the first dinner at that restaurant. And, like, we go back for this one specific thing that they had. We took a disappeared around the corner and came back and two $2 shots of whiskey. Obviously, I could have the car.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I really appreciate that. And she's like, I think that's a much better move, but that's what happens when it takes a second. She's like, I probably like drinking again, like, do the rest of your day up. Like that. And like, I said something along the lines, like, I'd rather drink and because like I gotta deal with it, and like I get that. Right. I'm not saying anything here right now. I'm not mad about it. Like, start dating her. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to be here. But this shit definitely be annoying as fuck when like she wants to be down the road. Like I put up with all this stuff. That's when I need her to remember that I put up with her shit. Now she's gonna go in her own freak out. Don't worry about me. Get your shit straight. Don't care about this. Get your shit straight.
Right.
It's like, alright, like, I'm glad that when the whole world is literally you're like, oh my god, Gabe, like, I feel so bad. That's not what I want to hear. That shit. I love you about shit. I talk about Gabe. Still fucking trying to nag you. Oh, you got it. That's what I want you to do. grabbing the bag. It's like irritated. I don't know why this shit there.
What you trying to do, bro? Yeah, it's definitely the same as cigarette. Right. Where'd y'all eat at?
Place downtown called the Warmup. Amazing drinks. Like really amazing sushi. And then all types of food. Crab rangoon.
Oh, nah. Fuck all that, dude. Fuck all that.
We got sushi and sashimi.
Fuck is sushimi, dude?
It's like huge pieces of raw fish that are like this big. Super good quality fish that are this big. With like 3 pieces of fish super thick. It's like a whole piece of salmon. And it's like sushi grade, so you can eat it raw. It's that good. And they're delicious, bro. It's just raw fish. But like that fucking... This one roll is like deep fried shrimp tempura inside of a roll.
That does not sound like my type of restaurant, bro.
Inside of a roll with salmon on the outside of it that's been lightly seared on both sides. So it's like still raw in the middle, but it's warm. And there's like cheese in there and everything. It was fucking fire, dude. All types of caviar, sauces and shit. I don't know. It's a good sushi place. They have all types of food there. Like it's not just that. Their drinks are incredible though. Like all their drinks are like $10 across the board, but they're like crazy cocktails with like 4 or 5 crazy things in. Like they all look amazing. Like different glasses and shit. I don't know. You have to go there sometime.
I'm not even fucking 21 yet, motherfucker.
I know. We'll get there. What you got till next summer? This summer?
This summer.
Yeah. Oh man. It's crazy though. I definitely was thinking about drinking whiskey when I was there because like, I love their drink. And I was like, no. Like, she'll definitely flip out if she comes in from this phone call outside and I'm drinking. So I was like, no, it's not worth it right now. Just in case, like, I don't know. And then fucking, because I don't need another thing to do it. Like, that's the thing about drunk is drunk, like, lasts a while. Drunk, like, fucks things up. Like, you be hella drunk, like, your night's over, you're going to bed. Like, that's the best thing that can happen, is you just pass out. But sometimes that's not the case. Like, the drunk, like, lasts a while. So if I fucking drink too much before I gotta do something, it's over. If I drink too much, like, while I'm doing something, it's over. Drunk is, like, selfish for me. Like drunk is just, like, I be doing the same shit she's doing right now. Doesn't mean I'm not, like, I get it. Like, she's replaying shit over and over in her head. I do that shit all the time. But it's different. Like, my shit isn't, in my opinion, isn't as bad because it's not like, I've got my fucking heart ripped out a couple times and I've done some awful shit in my life that replays in my head a lot. But, like, it's nothing like not having your kid at all, you know? And then being put in that. It's nothing like that. Like, I'm not. So, like, I get it. I definitely do. Like, I don't even know how she does what she does already. Like, she's amazing for just being alive right now. Like, I believe that. But I've seen her be more capable than she is right now. I've seen her do, like, more. And I'm trying to, like, positively motivate, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to go off the fucking rails and lose her fucking mind, right? And self-destruct, and then get an opportunity to get Katrina back and fuck it up. You know how fucking devastated she would be? You know what I mean? Like, if she really, like, she went fucking apeshit crazy right now, fucked everything up, didn't get her fines paid, didn't get her job set up, didn't make it look great in court for when it is time, she'd never forgive herself. Especially if it was, like, a permanent thing. You know, like she doesn't need that again. And like that's like what I'm good at is like I overthink everything and I'm crazy, but like at least I'm thinking ahead. You know, like I knew like situation would be like this. Like I prepared myself for it. It makes it doable. If you just like don't think about it at all, everything's gonna be a catastrophe. Everything's gonna be too much. Everything's gonna be over. She's never been ready for something. She needs to be ready. Cause like when she's ready for shit, she's fucking great. She's got it. It's when shit comes out of nowhere, she's like, here we go again. Like I didn't see this coming, and now fuck me, I guess. And then like it's over. And like I get it, but like there are things you can do. Like no, you can't go into that house and grab your daughter and bring her home. You can't. But you can make sure that when it's time, the home is like the best possible one, and it's the safest situation, and the judge has nothing to say about it because this, and this got done. You know, like that's all you can do. So do that. That's how you get your mind out of it. Like, and I can't like force her to do any of those things, and I can't really be involved in any of those things. Cause there's nothing. Like the less I am involved, the better because of my record right now. So all I can do is just like, dude, it breaks my heart every day. It breaks my heart, like seeing her like that. Like, you know, I fucking love this shit. Like, you know, like there's no one I care about more on this planet than her. But there's no one she cares about more on this planet than her daughter. So like, I get it, you know. Like I sit up fucking thinking about it. Like there are times I cry about it. Like I definitely like I understand as much as I can physically understand. Like I don't know. Like she tries to block it all out so much that she also blocks out like the part that's like, wow, maybe I should be a little bit nicer to this cat because he fucking has pretty much stuck with me through all of this shit. Every time I tried to sabotage the relationship, every time I freaked the fuck out, every time whatever, like the dude's definitely still there. Like that's like it's all I really need sometimes. Cause it's when it makes it seem like I'm not doing nothing and I'm not helping and this isn't whatever, and like whatever it is, it could just be small shit. But just like give me the credit. That's all I need. Just a little bit of the credit. Give me the credit. Give me the loyalty. Give me the respect. That's it. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. You give me those three things and just like love that you can give me right now. That's fine. That's all I need. Like you know, like I'm just a man. Like that's it. And like I knew the holidays was gonna be rough, and I knew fucking New Year's and all this shit. I knew all this shit was gonna be rough, and it definitely was.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that at least I just had that person in my life for this period of time. Like that's all I really need. Like I'm not ungrateful. I'm not whatever. Like that's enough for me. But we need to be building upwards. Like it needs like, cause like shit in my world is just gonna get harder from this point forward, and eventually I'm not gonna be able to do the both shits like that. Like I like being in control of things and like having things work properly, but at the same time, like I don't need any more than I have already. Like I don't need like to make every decision for myself and another person and fucking figure everything out for both people. And when it's time for me to ask for help, I like feel like I can't because that person's already dealing with so much. You know what I mean? Like it needs to like there needs like eventually this needs to balance out. And I told her that I was like, don't feel fucking bad right now. Feel bad in like 2 years when you get your shit completely together and let's go on a vacation or something. You know what I mean? Then you can feel bad then. Feel bad when let's go somewhere for 3 weeks, 6 weeks. Like let's go to Spain or something. You know what I mean? Like let's go back home to Ireland. Let's do something like that. Right now, this is just making it fucking harder and harder for you to get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like you just like I'm glad you recognize that it's unfair to me. I'm fucking glad you do. Great. Hold on to that for just a second. We don't need to dive into it right now. Like, yes, it's unfair to you too, but like the things that are completely fair is like you get what you give right now, like with yourself. Like you're not gonna leave you, you're not gonna betray you. Like start with one, start with you, and build outwards. Add pieces as you go. She's trying to do 10 things right now, and she can't. She can't do 10 things. I can't do 10 things right now. I started with I got sober. That was my number one. Boom, I'm sober. I wasn't even with no one, wasn't even doing nothing. All other shit, like, yeah, we talked, but like, she was like, not talking as much because like I fucked up because I got fucking annihilated or whatever. So I was like, we was talking and she's like came by the house when I was at work and grabbed some stuff and dropped off a letter and like fucking made sure I knew that things was cool and I got sober. And that was it. Then a week or two go by and like we started talking more. Like we saw each other before that, but like you know what I mean. Like we started hanging out again like more. And her situation, we started talking about this apartment, and that was like just a plan at that point. And I contacted some people that I knew that had influence with this restaurant who I knew weren't the right people for the job, but they would probably give me a job, and if I played my cards right, I'd be exactly where I am right now. So I made that phone call. Nothing happened, but whatever. And a week goes by, and I get a call back from those people. I've now had 3 weeks sober or something like that. Like, I've got money coming in from my last unemployment thing, plus money coming in from something else, plus whatever. She has money in her account that she saved. She finally like stops working at Walmart and starts coming like maybe we move in. Like I don't know. We look at apartments. I get a job offer. The job offer is exactly what I wanted. Like you add things as you go. Like but like you gotta be planning too. Like it can't just be like, oh, you know, what am I gonna do today? Well, let's like figure out all of our medical insurance today. Like we're not gonna do that. Why are you even thinking about that? We can't afford it. Like I can't add 150 minimum a month each onto already like no, it's not gonna happen. Impossible. It's not. Right now. Like there are 10 days to enroll in this year's fucking PA insurance, whatever the fuck it is. It's 150 plus. Maybe with my income it'll drop down, but I'm gonna end up having to go through some private avenue to make that happen. Like it's just like, and I'm trying to have all the answers that I can for everyone about everything, and I'm trying to like play all the cards right, cause like every time I open this door to meet someone, it's a risk. Every time I fucking put money into drugs, it's a risk. Like I didn't even really want to do it in the first place, but it was a necessity, and now it's not a necessity, but like I like being able to go spend $100 at dinner once a month. That would be lovely. You know what I mean? We need that. We need to get out. We went to Burlington. We spent $35 or something on a cat scratch and a couple little fucking home items. You know, like we're able to drop 300 on groceries twice a month. Like, but then after that, like we don't really have anything, and that's fine. But like, we can't add things right now because we can't. It's the same fucking like it's the same principles everything across the board. And that's why like dude, I lost it the other night. Like just like not on anyone, but just like personally in my head cuz it's like I'm dealing with this shit here and it's definitely like I signed up for this shit. I'm not complaining, but it's like it is what it is. Like it is it's still stressful to deal with it. And then I got Joe fucking having a mental breakdown, psychosis, whatever the shit happened with him and his girlfriend. I gotta hear about it 5 minutes before his shift last night, and then I gotta cover his shift on my day off today. When I already had a stressful staff meeting about this other person just not doing their job that I had to come in on my day off for today at 3. So it's like, it's the same issues across the board of my life. Like, I just need people to do what they need to do and trust the process. Like I'm not the smartest person in the universe. I'm not the wisest person ever, but I have been around and I have seen a couple things and I do understand what's happening. So like if you're really losing your mind, trust me enough to just know that I got it and just do what I'm asking. Like I haven't been wrong. Like I fucked up. Like I've made mistakes, but I haven't been wrong. Like this is like everything that is happening is like I fucking bled for this shit. Like I was literally sleeping on cardboard a little bit over a year ago. Like I don't know what else I can do, and like I want to freak out too. Like there are days that I really want to wake up and be like, I can't handle today. And the response I get is vastly different on the days that I do that. Like it's not the understanding. All right, let's do this together. Da da da. Like. And I get that she just can't be there for me the same way right now, and I know why. That's why I'm not freaking out. I can't. There will come a time, like, I'm telling you, there will be a moment, like, in the future where I'm like, alright, tank's empty, Like, it's it like, and then like, hopefully we're in a position where she can handle it for a day or two. But like, I'm cool right now. I got like a quarter tank of gas, and I only need to get down the road, and I'm good. But like, if I try to get down the road, fuck around down there for a little bit, and then come back because I forgot some shit, and then no, I don't have gas for that right now. You know what I mean? Mentally, I don't. Like, and I'm trying to make sure I don't fall into the same patterns. Like, it is very easy to come home and just light up some joints until lighting up a joint ain't enough. So then you're trying to do some other shit. Some other shit. Like, we done fucked up. A few days over the holidays, we got turned as hell. And we did some fun shit, you know, like, let's leave it at that. Let's draw that line. One of her friends called me last night, just got pulled over, all types of drugs in the car, all types of charges, being put in a position where they gotta inform on some people and they don't really know what the fuck they're doing. They gotta get sober or they're gonna lose their child, all types of shit. And I'm like, I appreciate you guys reach out to me and fucking ask me because you think I have the fucking answers because I'm 5 months sober. That's nothing. And I'm not even really sober. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't drink, but I've done Molly, I've done acid, I've fucking smoked damn near every day. Like, I'm not one of these guys that goes to the meetings and fucking clean and serene and sober and all that bullshit. That shit's way harder. Fucking. So I gotta make sure I'm not replacing that thing with other shit. And I'm also not replacing my personality with it. It's also so much easier when we're both dealing with other shit to just not communicate, drop some fucking that. And I'm not saying that's what we do when we drop acid. Like, it's always a beautiful experience. It's always nice, but it makes you want to do that more often because it is so beautiful. It's like it reminds us of why we're together. It reminds us of the things we see in each other. We have these amazing conversations and we have this amazing connection that like we've always had. It's like that's what it is. Like, so like you want to replicate that as much as possible, but like if you do that, you're just gonna suck it like out of that situation. Like it's just gonna like not be the same. Like, you know, like you can abuse fucking anything. Like, I'm not trying to like, you know, like we get comfortable in this whole like it's like this whole culture is just like an escapism. That's our reward process for things. It's like work a 40-hour work week. It's not even the whole week. Like work a shift, have a beer because you had a good shift. You know what I mean? Like that's like the benchmark of hard work. It's how fucked up you're able to get after. It's like I worked so hard. I'm gonna have a beer. I'm gonna drink a shot. Like I worked so hard this week. You know I will fucking roll this weekend. Or you know what I mean? This was a rough month. Let me drop it. You know, it just keeps building. It's just like, why are you escaping from the fulfillment of doing your job? Yeah, I worked my fucking ass off this week. I should like be sore mentally and physically, but I should also be like happy I am sore. It shouldn't be something I'm trying to get away from. Go take a bath. You know what I mean? Get a massage, maybe you're saying. Don't let me let me numb this out real fast. It just erases your heart. It erases the feeling of gratification that you're supposed to get from naturally just doing your job. And it's not gonna be pretty. I'm not gonna have serotonin in my brain every day. My dopamine's not gonna be running like everyone else's is. My brain's already fucked up to start with, and then I went and did all the substances I did. Like it's gonna be like this, you know. Like, but it's gotta be like this. Like it's supposed to be like this. Like if I start running from this, then I'm just back at square one with fucking nothing again. Like that $4 here, $10 there, $20 there. Let me buy this round. Like that shit adds up financially, and then I'm drinking and forget about that. It's like no. So I'm trying my fucking best, dude, to just like be the best person I can be, and I'm trying my best to like find a way to like intervene in appropriate situations with her shit so she doesn't completely like annihilate her fucking everything. Like she's fucking grieving, and I see it and I feel it and I get it and it's not gonna go anywhere. And before this shit gets unbearable and the control gets taken away from her, which I feel like would make it worse, she does too, and it would look bad, like, I just, like, she needs to, like, learn coping skills, not, like, repressing shit with substances or with anything. And I feel like working is gonna be a good thing, like going to work, like, you know what I mean, like getting out of the house, getting out of her head, having something else to like bitch about even, you know, like having a shitty coworker. It's a distraction. It's like, oh, like, plus, like, if she doesn't start getting regular employment now in 10 years, when she's like, I'd really like to fucking own a house, or, you know, I'd like to have insurance through my job because I'm a manager, or I'm a, you know, she needs to start putting steps in. Like, I waited way too long. Like, I could have done fucking anything I wanted to do. I mean, my entire life, I could have done fucking whatever I wanted. There was a point in time where I could have done whatever I wanted to do if I really fucking wanted to. And I fucked that all up. And then I fucked the next 5 years up. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I might as well just keep adding on until I'm like, dude, I really could have done some fucking dope shit. All my friends that were like, whoa, dude, like, you're really about to do all this crazy shit. Like, now they're off doing crazy shit, and they were 5 years behind me. So I just like, sat still for like 10 years, like, doing fuck nothing. Like, it blows my mind. Like, it's cool, like, get fucked up every once in a while, but, like, that does, like, it's not an either or thing. Like, I could have done shit, like, you know, like, because and that's what I see her doing right now. She's getting so fucking caught up in her head, and she's, like, losing that battle of perspective, and she's not seeing that there's, like, a whole other, it's like a way more high stakes version of, like, you and your friend are sitting at home like, oh man, I'm so bored, there's nothing to do right now. There's a million things to do. That's not the issue. Like, you don't want to do anything is a better way of phrasing that. Like, you keep, like, it's the same thing with, like, what's going on with her. It's like, she's like, if you just, like, change your perspective just a little bit, just think about it a little bit, because she's like, it's one more day without Cat, and I'm like, it's one day closer to having her back. You know, you gotta flip the script, like, cause that's on you. If you don't even just give yourself the chance to, like, and it sucks. Like, I'm a fucking manic depressive too. Like, I get it. Like, I fucking get it. I obsessive, just like just over and over and over until I fucking, like, I'm the reason I'm losing it. I can do that shit on command. I can make myself throw up right now if I wanted to. Like, I literally, like, I have that control over my mental and physical state. Like, it's that bad. Like, I used to torture my fucking body. Fucking, with everything. I understand how easy it is. And, like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch that happen. Just not gonna do it. She's not gonna, like, she doesn't deserve it. She already doesn't deserve the shit she's going through. She does not deserve to go any further. Like, what is it gonna really accomplish? Like, it's just gonna be something else to add to the list of things she's gonna have to heal from. Like, most of the motherfucking people, oh, I don't know. It's still, like, it feels like home in here a little bit more every day. But,
That's good.
yeah, I don't know. We rented the apartment.
What apartment?
We
This one?
rented
This
this
one?
apartment
Oh, okay.
with the intention that that room was gonna be Katrina's.
Yeah.
And it's weird. The place felt empty at certain points. And it's actually been nicer here with you guys here, and you being here. And I told you that before. Like, you being here has definitely helped her a little bit. I don't know. Like, I can't imagine what she would be doing during the day if you guys weren't. Like, I'm honestly like, that was the shit that was happening before. It's like, she'd constantly be trying to like hang out with anybody else because she didn't want to be her on her own. And she didn't have a phone, so now she's relying on whoever, and no one has the right motives if anything. And fucking, she's not understanding why the fuck I'm like, get your shit together. Like her not having the excuse for like the mental block about being here. Because there's a lot of time that you're here that you guys aren't like doing anything. She's doing her shit.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't feel like so isolated. It's a good thing. Like, it's definitely gonna make a better transition. But I don't know, man. Like when I met Tiff, like she was the independent kind of like. She was making it work. Like she didn't have it as together as I thought she did, but like she was making it work. And I saw her kind of like in crunch time, sort of how I am, just like shred everything, just like we got this. She's not that person right now, and that's okay. She's a human fucking being. Like she's not having a good time right now, and I'm fucking like I am concerned, but like I know that person didn't go anywhere. Like she still possesses that ability. And I'm not saying like I'm like none of this is me saying like anything negative towards her whatsoever. Actually, like she's doing exactly what she needs to do right now. She needed to scream into a pillow and cry and throw shit and punch shit and fucking whatever. Like she needed to. But like going forward, like we need to like we need to figure out how she can have the tools to like progress. Like we can't stay here. This isn't going to be like a. This isn't a layover. Like we need to keep living. There's just so much to think about in my life right now, all the time, 24/7. And she wants to have kids and shit, and I really do. Honestly, I really do. And we did try a couple times, actually. It just didn't happen. Like I honestly, like we was both pretty certain she was pregnant. Like right before Christmas, like pretty fucking like yeah, all the signs, everything, and we had like planned like meant to do, you know what I mean, like. So it was like, all right, well that makes sense. If we did all that those couple of times or whatever, like, and it was at different points in time, like, all right, I guess that's what happens then. Like, you're gonna get sick in the mornings, and boobs is gonna get bigger, and your emotions is gonna get crazy. I guess here we go. Like, all right, I need to start and like looking for like I was looking at second jobs. I was looking at all type. Like, I'm not fucking going into this with none of the, you know. And then when it didn't happen. But the first, like, way back, first time we was in that situation, it didn't happen, and we both was, like, equal parts, like, super sad about it, because we thought that it was a thing. We were super relieved, and then, like, the middle time it happened, we had broke up for, like, 3 days. And she was, like, 8 weeks late, bro, I'm not even lying. Yeah. And, like, it was a long time. Like, it was multiple months. Maybe longer, even. And we had broken up, whatever. And she's talking all types of whatever's going on. I don't fucking know. And like Paula's in her ear about it. And fucking ex-boyfriends are getting in contact. And they fucking somehow knew about it. Fucking saying shit, whatever. Because I'm like the crazy one that wasn't whatever there at the time. I don't know. And then that one didn't happen. I guess that one was more of a relief on both sides because we were both like, I don't know where we would have stood if this was the case, you know. And then we made a decision that was serious, like we both like in it, completely from a place of love. And I don't know, definitely on the days that we be on each other's throats and like it all stems from this. Like it's not like we love each other. Like we really don't have issues making this shit work. It's just she can't right now. That's it. Can I get it? It's like, it doesn't mean I gotta be like. I'm not gonna expend the energy to pretend I'm okay when I'm not. Like I'm not not okay, but like I'm not gonna sit here and be like and like let it become the new normal or like, you know, like, I'm not trying to remind her every second, every day, like, hey, just so you were aware, like, you're still kind of a piece of shit for this, like, thing that happened, or whatever it is. Or, like, you know, like, whatever. I'm not trying to make her fucking feel even worse. But I'm not gonna, like, sit here and tell her that, like, everything's great, everything's fucking perfect, and, like, don't worry. Because then nothing will change. Then this will become, like, where we're at. It's just a lot. Shit takes fucking time, man. Like, it takes people years to figure out how to live together, talk to each other, all that shit. And, like, the whole time, like, we're all so young still. Like, even my old ass. Fucking, we're all so young still that we're fucking changing so rapidly. I might actually be slowing down a little bit, but, like, these are the years, man. Like, these are the years. There's, like, we're always being told, like, these years shape everything. But, like, it's it's not as like black and white as that. Like my dad in those pictures over there, like that's his second wedding. Couldn't have fucking married a better person for him. They were both in long ass relationships. He was in a relationship with my mom for 18 years. For the last 11 years of that relationship, they didn't even touch each other, dude. I wouldn't have been able to do that shit. And he had opportunities to cheat and didn't. Talk to him about it. Like all types of crazy situations, and that man was a man the entire time. He suffered, dude. And I watched him go through that, and then I put myself through a similar situation for 5 years with some bitch, and I definitely saw like the similarities from like where I was fucking raised in like that situation. And that woman that he's with, Tina, fucking, she was in a relationship with some dude for like 11 years, and both of those relationships were about as toxic as they could get. And he lost everything. He rebuilt everything multiple times in his life, but he really like moved from Ireland back over here, back into his pop's house for a second. Went and started getting job interviews. The only difference is that man's qualified to do work that's pays hundreds of thousands. But you know what I mean? Like the financial aspect isn't the same. He's not like making that much money now at all. He's not making any money right now. He's privately contracted, whatever the fuck it is. But like I don't know, he at least went and got the college shit, and he's got 20 years of fucking work experience. Like, I'm struggling to make 40K a year, but I did, like, only take shit seriously for a couple of years. I don't know, dude.
I think you're doing good, dude.
I know, I'm definitely doing alright. I'm doing better than I was.
100% on that one, dude.
I mean, but I also gotta, like, take my own advice. Like, I can't sit here and pat myself on the back too hard for doing, like, we've been struggling for a while, not like in the relationship, just like we're like with all this stuff. We're doing it, but it's been bumpy, right? So like there will definitely be days where I'll catch us doing shit that's like we're not celebrating doing basic shit, but it'll be like, oh man, it's this such and such day or occasion or whatever. So we're gonna do like these things, like we're gonna make dinner together, or we're gonna like whatever, like do like normal day to day tasks because we haven't been able to. So that's like our celebration. It's like, yeah, we're gonna go grocery shopping, then have a meal, then we're gonna dance around to some music and like whatever. And it's like every once in a while you gotta kind of remind yourself like that's what normal people do all the time. Like they like we like don't get too comfy here. Like we really haven't accomplished that much. Like we could do way better. Like we could like whatever it is. There's a million fucking things I could put in. Hey,
What are they doing?
stop playing with them shoes. It's like I'm coming to get you. No, you really want me? Come on now, get down. I'm trying to sell those. You know what you get. You scratch them bitches up. Already did, didn't you? Oh my god, they did. It's over. do, motherfucker. Kill